did 14 miles today, but I did it in soaking wet boots and wet socks. And this is what you have. Just curdled feet. So I'm letting my feet air out while I figure out my next move. I'm gonna call these people at the bed and breakfast and see what's up with them. For all I know, they have a Hyundai. And what that means is there's 3 other hikers behind me that are all thinking about going to this hostel. So when you figure 4 hikers and 4 packs, that's like 6 people, 9 people. That's just too much for one car. So I'm gonna call these people, figure out how far they live from here. Do they have a van? Would it be easier for them to take us one at a time or as we come in, as opposed to wait for one big group? Things like that. Because I know I need to wash clothes, and they're talking about washing clothes. So so what we're gonna have is a big bottleneck around the washing machine and things like that. So since I have the time to actually be proactive, I'm gonna take this time and make some phone calls and see what's up. This was sitting inside the visitor's office. I'm gonna give them a call and see if they deliver. I'm sure they do, but I will keep you posted, and I'm gonna show you enough time. If this works out, I'm gonna do an imprint of this number, so if you don't have the thing, you can take down a number in the video and know when you get to Penmar Park, you can call them and they will deliver food. Right now I'm gonna take care of this hostel business, or the bed and breakfast business, and give them a call out here. Apparently I lost the page. The page that has the information for the bed and breakfast I don't have. One more reason why you shouldn't go ripping pages out your book that you think you don't need. So I'm gonna order some food and wait for these people to show up. There's nothing I can do about the hostel out here. All right, good news. I found the page, so I can talk to the bed and breakfast. Another thing is, I just got off the phone with with Bobby D's. That's the name of the place here, and they do deliver. You don't have to have a minimum. He said, usually $10, but you know, no big deal. And they take credit cards. So, I mean, the menu is spacious. They got everything. I'm looking at calzone right now and I'm sold. But this is the number. You want to make a mental note? Somebody actually left this pamphlet in the visitor center. It could have blown away, someone could have taken it. So I would advise you to make a mental note of that number out here. All right, I just got off the phone with the bed and breakfast, and they're pretty much booked solid. They're not taking anybody. They're not even taking tents. So I'm gonna eat my food here, let my feet dry out a little bit, and continue to hike on out here. I'll give their food a seal of approval. I'm gonna go ahead and go into town. We found some ladies that's gonna give us a ride. We're not doing the bed and breakfast, but there's enough people. We're just gonna split a hotel and go from there. Hopefully they have laundry. I'll keep you posted out here. The ride dropping us off in front of the Cobblestone Hotel. I recommend it because it's right behind Walmart, right behind an eatery. Everything is right there. So out here. As you can see, the rooms are spacious. The rooms are spacious and very luxurious. I'm impressed with the hotel anyway, and the lobby and stuff. So hopefully their internet should be good out here. Good morning. This is the first hotel that I've stayed at since I've been on the trail where I was unable to upload even one video. So I don't even know if I can recommend it because of that. I mean, you got to be able to take care of business. If the internet sucks, then there you have it. So anyway, I'm going to do plan is to go ahead and do 20 today. I mean, I ate well. I'm well rested. We're going to get picked up at 9 o'clock and drop back at Penmar Park. I'm going to enter Pennsylvania, new state, and just keep on shooting on down to the trail. Shooting on down the trail. It looks like I'm going to pass like 3 shelters, it seems like, but we'll see out here. All right, we're back in the park. It's 10 after 9. I'm looking at a 20-mile day. No reason why I can't do it. I'm fresh. My clothes are clean. Got a full belly. Let's get her done out here. Get out of your way. You're fine. There you go right there. Welcome to Pennsylvania. By the way, the hotel room with the hiker discount ended up being $90. So if I were you, it's not worth it. For $90, you should be able to get some internet. So I would not recommend the cobblestone. If you find yourself in that area, you still got the bed and breakfast. There's actually two. We only tried one. There's 2 bed and breakfasts and a Days Inn. Problem with the Days Inn is they don't have laundry. And Days Inn comes in at $54 and $64. So that would be my recommendation if you find yourself in Pinmar Park and wanted to go into town. I will give it props on location. It's right behind Walmart. You can throw a rock and hit Walmart. And in that same shopping center, there's an assortment of eateries. So it's your call. But $90 as a hiker's rate is just too much, period. Unless you're in a bed and breakfast out here.
Her real name's Cat Herder. Her real name's Pearl.
Good old Pearl.
Here, drink some.
Did I ever give you the lecture on cargo pockets? Anyway, as you can see, I'm wearing military garb, but what makes these pants so accommodating are the large cargo pockets. In these cargo pockets, I hold books and food and snacks and whatnot. Well, coming from town, I'm carrying from the hotel 2 English muffin sandwiches, 2 hard-boiled eggs, and some chocolate chip cookies that they bake for the guests. All that's in one cargo pocket. Since I'm stuffed from eating 3 waffles, among other things, this would probably be more dinner than anything else. So I probably won't eat out of my bag. Probably. I mean, this is a lot of food. Now, the last thing I am right now is hungry. And it's 11 o'clock right now. So, only thing I want to do right now is just hike. I can hike till 8. All my food is done. Lay out and eat up, you know. That just makes 20 miles that much more easier. And besides, like I said, when you're rested and you're well fed, I mean, you just become a hiking machine. Although, I'll tell you what's funny. Everybody's passing me. I'm not tripping. I have a steady pace, which is why I'm not sweating profusely. I stay at my pace. I notice the people that are passing me you can see the effort that they're exerting. So I imagine at some point they're going to crash and burn, or just sit down and eat lunch, or take a break and put back, you know, give themselves a second to decompress. Meanwhile, I'm like the tortoise. I'm just doing my thing, chilling. Anyway, out here. Checkpoint Alpha, Deer Lick Shelter. As you can see, they're twins. The 2 shelters. Pretty cool. Since we're so close, let's take a look inside.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice and quaint.
It is.
Yeah.
Where'd you get all this at?
It's just the name of a group, Counting Crows. They're up. You got your tent site. And by the way, that's where the name August came from. Back in 93 or 94 when I did the trail, I took it from Counting Crows, their first tape, August and everything after. So my trail name was literally August and everything after. And as you can say, it just got condensed down to August, and I've kept it ever since. The privy. I think I'm cool though. So anyway, this is 5 miles down. Time to keep knocking it off out here. Pennsylvania is most notably known for its rocks. I mean, you could walk the whole trail in like a daze in your mind. But by the time you hit Pennsylvania, before you leave, you will find yourself plagued with this conscious awareness of the fact that you keep stepping on rocks, you know? I mean, it's crazy. It's like you're balancing precariously, or it'll hit a nerve because the rock is shoved in a certain point, or you'll fall off the side of it and it'll hit your shin, and you're just like, Pennsylvania and these rocks. Right now, I'm in Pennsylvania, but it feels like Maryland. But trust me, I'll give you some good examples, and I've already showed past examples of you're on the trail, but you're not. It's like there's just rocks just sticking up out the ground from all different angles, and it's so annoying. So be aware, man. If you go to Pennsylvania, you're gonna blow through some shoes really quickly. One more reason why I wear boots. Some of these rocks are like they're chipped in such a way, you know, they're like razor blades. You hit it the right way, it'll slice through leather, slice through the sole of your shoe, and very easily slice through mesh of shoes and whatnot. So yeah, that's the only beef I have with Pennsylvania. But it's a consistent one across the board out here. And on a final note, you'll probably trip more times in Pennsylvania than in any other portion of the trail, because the rocks in themselves present themselves as a trip hazard. When you're poking up and you know, I would not recommend night hiking in Pennsylvania with all these rocks out here. Speak of the devil. There's rocks everywhere. That's Checkpoint Bravo, another shelter. I'm actually going to pass 4 shelters today. This is like a park. They have a pavilion here. That's actually a baseball field. Right here. I guess you can use it for soccer as well. Whew, I'm gonna take a break. Checkpoint Charlie. 2 shelters again. Out here. This is the shelter. I was gonna stay, but it's 3:30 and I'm 5 miles away, actually 4.5 miles away from the 20-mile mark I was gonna do, and it's not so bad. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a 20 out here. Time for some hand to hand, or hand to rock. There is beauty in the ominous. The stillness commands attention, and the eeriness makes you stare in awe and wonder. Look who got caught out in the open. Hey, you. Adios. Death on one side, life on the other. I've known hikers to go swimming at this swimming hole. One day they're hiking, or one hour they're hiking, and the next hour they're in the pool with books in their hand sliding down stuff. This particular part of the trail just goes through a park and civilian kind of type stuff. Usually you get trail magic because they know hikers frequent these areas, so I'll let you know if I get something out here. Going up. One mile away from 20.8 miles. The definition of teamwork. It's pretty cool. The shelter is beautiful from beginning to end. This is where you can put your food. Flowers. Says welcome. You have 2 shelters. How you doing? Pretty cool, huh? Water's right here. Not a mile away, although it looks like it's pretty bad out here. Took advantage of this tent site right here, although the shelters are nice, but as you can see there are dogs and there are you know, it's just easier for me to have my own space. Anyway, I got in at 5:45. It was a good hike. You can call it 21 today, and this is such a nice shelter too, so I'm gonna eat my English muffins and stuff, and I think I will cook. I did walk up an appetite like you would not believe. I'll see you tomorrow out here.